beautiful people. I hope you are having a joyful day. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kayla. I love all things health and wellness. I am super stoked for today's video because I am going to be showing you and telling you how I prep for a fitness photo shoot. I had a shoot last Friday and I decided to kind of vlog the entire process leading up to it. It's not a super serious shoot, but this will just give you guys an idea of what I do when I want to look extra chiseled and crisp for a photo shoot. We're gonna jump right into it, but before I get started, I wanna make sure you guys know obviously, this is not sustainable. This is not meant to be long-term. This is simply just for 5 to 7 days leading up to an event. So take this with a grain of salt. Hopefully you find it useful if you're looking to prep for an event or just want to feel your best for an event. Take some advice here and there, or take none of it and just enjoy the video. I want to shout out my coach, Kristen. Every coach needs a coach. He has been helping me through this week and giving me guidance and advice here and there. So I'll link his Instagram below if you want to check him out. He has some really great stuff. Let's get started. I'm going to take you day by day of how I manipulated my water, food, workouts, and caffeine intake. Also, sorry if the lighting is changing like crazy. I do not know how to work my camera. We're just using the natural light, and whatever God provides is what we're gonna receive and use, okay? So bear with me. Monday, starting with coffee. I did have a cup of coffee on Monday just with a splash of almond milk and a little honey to sweeten it. I always eat a little something before I have coffee, and I try to wait at least an hour after waking before having coffee. This goes for any day. I'd never have coffee on an empty stomach. For hormone health, that is not a good idea. Coffee also acts as a diuretic. Did I say that right? I never know if I'm saying that right. But basically, it makes you pee. We don't want to be retaining any water leading up to our shoot. For water intake, I started very high. I had 6 of these babies, which equals about 2 gallons. This is intentional. Manipulating water can be very smart. We do not deplete or dehydrate ourselves, but if we start with a ton of water and we taper that number down every day of the week, long story short, your body will learn to let go and release the water because it trusts that you're going to give it enough instead of holding on to it, which can make you kind of look watery or bloated. As far as nutrition goes, I'm not going to tell you guys my exact macros because that would be pointless. I know y'all are trying to get me to say my exact numbers, but I am not going to do that because it varies so much and depends on the person and the current situation. If I were to give you my numbers, you would not get the same results anyway. But I will tell you how much I decreased each thing. So Sunday, I decreased carbs pretty good chunk compared to usual. I probably decreased them by like 50, but fats and protein stayed the same. And when I say 50, I mean 50 grams. The rest of the week, the carbs taper down in a more realistic, smaller chunk and not by like 50 grams. But Sunday, we did drop my carbs a good bit, which means I ate a lot of veggies and a lot of fruit to fill me up, so I still felt satiated without those carbs. Disclaimer, I freaking love carbs. They're the best. They give you energy. They help you with your workouts. You need them to survive. So when I am saying we are lowering carbs, it's not necessarily to lose weight. That's not my goal for this. It's just physique and water retention purposes, okay? So I love carbs. We're just manipulating them a little bit. The supplements stayed the same throughout this entire week. So my morning AM supplements were 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C, and then 1,000 milligrams of L-carnitine. PM supplements are the same as usual, magnesium glycinate and a probiotic every evening. Also, I take digestive enzymes with every single meal, but that's only because I have a sensitive stomach, so my body needs the extra help to break down food. I was shocked at how much I love the workouts this week. The goal is to keep my cortisol down. We're not trying to build muscle or strain the muscle at all. It was simply going through the motions. So literally every single day we did like 3 sets of 20 of everything, but only 60% of my typical weight. Sunday I did legs, so I picked 4 movements and I did 3 sets of 20 of each of them. Higher volume, less weight, hardly any strain, and resting only about 30 seconds to keep the heart rate up. Cardio was the highest on Sunday, and it kind of tapers down throughout the week. So Sunday, my cardio was at 40 minutes. It was just steady state. And when I say that, I mean you can keep a conversation. Heart rate was about 125-ish. Nothing super intense. We're not doing HIIT. We're not sprinting. Just enough to break a sweat. It didn't matter what equipment I used. I switched back and forth between the stairs and the treadmill. Day 2. Stuck to the same amount of caffeine. Had a cup of coffee in the morning, was good to go. Water decreased a little bit. It went from 2 gallons from the day before to 1.75 gallons, which ended up being about 5 of these babies. Obviously, I took my morning supplements and evening supplements, as I said, exactly the same as the day before. My protein stayed the same. Spoiler alert, protein number stays the same throughout this entire week. But my carbs decreased by 20 grams and my fats increased by 5 grams. So throughout the rest of the week, you'll notice my carbs kind of go down and my fats go up. So my calorie count really isn't changing. We're just manipulating carbs and fats because my body takes to them differently. For my workout this day, we did back and chest, which was fun. I never really do those on the same day. Same thing where it was only 60% of my typical weight, only 30 seconds-ish between sets, high volume, 20 reps of everything, low weight, low intensity. I did 2 chest workouts. As you can see, I think I did incline chest press and push-ups. And then I did 3 or 4 back workouts, same concept. Cardio went down to 35 minutes. So I split it up 17 and a half, 17 and a half. Half on the stairs, half on the treadmill. I popped in a podcast and walked my little life away. Day 3, caffeine went up a little bit. We added 2 cups of coffee, okay? As carbs are decreasing, I needed something to kind of satiate me a little bit more. Coffee is an appetite suppressant, so we upped it just a little bit. 2 cups of coffee. Water went down to 1.5 gallons, a little over 4 of these. Supplements stayed the same. Protein stayed the same this day. Carbs went down 5 grams only. Fats went up 5 grams. So very tiny change. But the little things make a big difference. My workout for this day was arms and shoulders. 2 bicep workouts, 2 tricep workouts, and then I did 3 shoulder workouts. 3 sets of 20 of each, only 30 seconds between sets, kept the heart rate up. Cardio stayed exactly the same, 35 minutes, except today, stairs was not an option. It can be a little more strenuous, and at this point, we were trying to get the cortisol to start going down. Day 4, coffee stayed at 2 cups. It served me well the day before, so I decided to stick with it. AM supplements, the exact same. Digestive enzymes with every meal. PM supplements, the exact same. Water on this day was only 1 gallon. I know for some of you, you're like, a gallon of water, like 3 of these basically. Protein stayed the same. Fats went up 5 grams, and then carbs went down 5 grams. This workout was really fun. It was a full body workout. This was my last workout before the shoot itself. So we did a little bit of everything. This workout is the only one that was more of a circuit style. I picked 1 exercise per body part and did 20 reps of each. And once I got through every body part, that was 1 round. And I did that 3 times. Cardio was only 30 minutes this day. Again, no more stairs, like I said, for the rest of the week. I just did treadmill. Could have done the little elliptical, but I can't take myself seriously on that. So I just did the treadmill. Thursday. This day was a little different. Caffeine stayed the same, 2 cups. I definitely needed it and it definitely helped. My energy was not popping. But luckily, I didn't have a workout this day. So my carbs stayed the same as the day before because they really couldn't go any lower. My fats continued to go up, so they did go up 5 more grams. AM supplements the same, PM supplements the same. You know the drill by now. Water was only 3/4 of a gallon, which ended up being only 2 of these, which for me was harder. It's harder for me to drink less water than more because I'm so used to drinking so much water. Workout-wise, there was no workout. This was just a rest day. We were trying to just make sure my cortisol was as low as possible considering my shoot was the next day. I just relaxed and rested. I will say I get stir crazy, so I did go on a little walk here and there. Shoot day. We made it to the shoot, so I didn't really track anything this day. Before I started shooting, For breakfast, I did have a few rice cakes with some honey and some salt and some peanut butter. Life hack, honey and salt are like the best pre-workout ever. The sugar and salt get into your system fast, make you have the best pump. This is the first time I took a photo shoot prep kind of more serious because I just wanted to really see how much of a difference it could make. I didn't cut a bunch of weight or crash diet or anything. It simply was just to reduce inflammation, reduce cortisol, and reduce bloating, and improve digestion. A big shout out to Christian again for the help and for kind of taking me through my first more serious shoot prep. It's really nice to have an understanding of my body so that next time I do want to look my best and feel my best for an event, I know exactly what to manipulate. This protocol will definitely be one that I kind of stick with moving forward for shoots in the future. Please let me know what you want to see from me next in the comments below. Be sure to like, subscribe, thumbs up, all the things. I'm very excited that this channel is starting to grow, so let's keep growing, okay? I have a lot of ideas moving forward, and I just really love my little YouTube family. You guys are just my people. I love y'all. I think because there's less of you, I feel like closer to y'all. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, amazing, joyful, fantastic day. Oh my gosh. I will see you in my next video. Mwah.